Hey y'all, just a quick video today. It was an exciting day on the farm. We seeded all of our tomatoes for the summer in the prop house, and we got the ginger and turmeric put into bedding as well to get it woken up and get the process started for some of these exciting summer crops that we love to grow. Make sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's get into it.
Blocking, I think, gets talked about as being pretty hard work, and it is physical, but it's less work than I remember it being, at least. And the key is having enough soil depth to actually push down into something, whereas down here you won't have enough to get it up into the tray or into the blocker. The bigger blockers seem to make the blocks a lot more evenly. You want to have a nice clean finish, so I know those are not quite ready, so I'll go back in for more. I like to do a press and a wiggle, personally. It's just my style, but I think a little bit to each their own. And it can be kind of hard to pull them out. Definitely a two-hand affair, but then you get your blocks.
Yeah, and these look really nice, and this is a demonstration of the stick taking up that extra space and keeping them nice and snug in there. So in the trough, we just make sure there's adequate moisture. Have this little bucket of water for it, because you need it to be wet enough to glue together, but not so wet that it's sopping. So we're really careful when seeding the tomato seeds, especially with some of these smaller quantities, because they're quite expensive for some varieties. So we're really diligent to make sure that no seeds are dropped and that each seed finds its home. So take a little extra time to make sure we're doing it very diligently in this process, but not much to it. These nice big holes in the soil blocks make it easy, and you can always peek in to make sure there's just one seed. So we're just going through the little holes, are quite deep where the seeds go, and just pinching them in so there's good seed to soil contact before putting it in the germ chamber. We use compost from Vermont Compost Company. It's one of the most popular in at least the eastern US for growers like us, and comes at a higher price than a lot of other mixes for seeding, but we feel like it is well worth it because us and everyone else who uses it has had the experience of plants just getting such a better start. So just wanted to shout out Vermont Compost Company.
When you got ginger seed, it comes in a big hand. There are all sorts of different sizes, and one could plant the whole thing, but it's sort of wasteful. You can get more plants if you cut them up. So using a sharp and clean knife, you can just make an incision at each point, and we're cutting at these joints to create the smallest amount of surface area that there's going to be a wound on the plant. That one got cut up into 3. A really big one, that's another 3 where I would cut here, it's already falling off, and there, and leave this one as a hole.
So there's just some clips from the process today. Nice and easy. We got into a really good workflow and made it happen pretty seamlessly. So everything's tucked away in the germ chamber now, and we'll just be keeping our eye on it, and I'll keep you posted as things keep growing throughout the year.